Okay. Hello, everyone. It is time for Kirby. So I have a few Game Boy games picked out. As I said in the server, those are in my server. I'll be starting with Kirby's Dream Land, because, you know, Kirby. Automod, what the fuck? I'm allowing that. Sorry about it. Automod just does that sometimes. So, whoops, it's fine. No, nothing to worry about. I'll be starting with Kirby's Dream Land. Then I'll be doing Super Mario Land. If I still have time, I'll attempt to finish Super Mario Land 2. And if I'm somehow able to finish that before my usual end time, I will fill out the remaining time with Kirby's Pinball Land, which I must stress I've never finished before, because it's an old school pinball game. And those are kind of hard. So let me just get Kirby into the GameCube. This was $16 at a GameStop. I don't actually know how long I've had this cartridge for. Oop. Alright, I think that's on the way. Do your best Christ Brat impression while playing Mario. I don't have a Chris Brat impression. There we go. Sorry, you've been thinking about Jesus lately. So I have played this game plenty of times. This is a classic little Game Boy game. That's alright, and I've already taken a hit and a second one. So we are off to a phenomenal start. I like how one of the audio channels got shut off because of the sound of the Warp Star. Well, it's Bomb Boy Billy. Yeah, that was indeed Bomb Boy Billy. The actual name of that character is Poppy Bros Sr. Ow. And these little versions are Poppy Bros Jr. For whatever reason, the character's name is always plural. That's just Kirby. So if you've never played Kirby's Dream Land before, is there anything over here? No. If you've never played this game before, it is inoffensive and rather easy, and you can beat it in like 20 minutes. You've never played a Kirby game? I don't know if you'd like Kirby, though. You're not really one for platformers. But this game can be beaten in like 20 minutes, if even that. You hate Kirby? How could you hate Kirby? He doesn't have a gun? He does in Forgotten Land. They actually finally gave him a gun. Yeah, you didn't know that they gave him a gun? Everyone was freaking the fuck out when that was shown off. would actually like that health drink. You don't... well, that is fair. You don't tune into Nintendo Directs? Because I could have sworn that was in a Nintendo Direct. Yeah, well, I grew up with several Kirby games. This is the first one I played when I was a kid. Because I had a Game Boy growing up. I didn't have many Game Boy games growing up. In fact, I'm actually only recently building up my Game Boy collection. But I love this game as a kid. Alright. Got a GBA in like 2005 or 2006 with Pokemon Ruby. I don't remember when I got my GBA, but I know I had one before I got Pokemon Ruby. And I also loved that. I remember early on I was playing with a few Game Boy and Game Boy Color games I had on it. Before I really got any GBA games. But I have very fond memories of the GBA. That's actually one of the things that drew me to the indie game Grapple Dog, which came out much earlier in the year. Was it's inspired by the visuals of Game Boy Advance games. But in my grandma's old house in Michigan, I have very fond memories of just playing my GBA under the light in the little dining area we had. And I would just sit there and I would play Game & Watch Gallery 3 and Super Mario Advance and Pokemon Silver. Just chilling. And I had, I think I had headphones at the time. And I would sometimes go to Goldenrod City and Pokemon Silver literally just to listen to the music. Because that was in the days before YouTube and before it was really easy to get a hold of video soundtracks. Yeah, by the way, can we talk about how Goldenrod City's song is butchered in Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably two of the best Pokemon games ever. But I really don't like what they did with the soundtrack. Well, I feel like the soundtrack was butchered. But I mean, they're trying to convert what was originally just bleeps and bloops to a proper, what's it? Sound font. Oh, that part. Well, a lot of people think they're the best. They were certainly the best selling prior to Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, well, admittedly, I never actually finished Heart Gold. Because I bought it and I started it, but I was playing two Pokemon games at once. And I never went back to it because for a while I was so upset with the direction Sword and Shield took that it just completely killed my interest in Pokemon for a while. That's not an exit. Alright. I'll be going back to it at some point. Probably once I'm not actively playing Scarlet for a while, like in between when I'm done with the post-game of Scarlet and whenever the DLC comes out. Because, I mean, it's very obvious Scarlet and Violet are going to get DLC. Oh yeah, the level The level grinding in Gen 2 is just terrible because of how low the Pokemon levels are. And old Gen era level scaling. That is something that I constantly forget. My first Pokemon game was not Ruby, it was Silver. The thing is, I got more attached to Ruby than I did Silver because I played Ruby when I actually understood what I was doing and could read. Because when I played Pokemon Silver, I couldn't read. When I was real little, I played some of the Gen 1 Pokemon games on N64, and I actually had to have my grandma read some of the text to me because I couldn't read at the time. Oh yeah, there's just a shoot 'em up level here. I have never played Crystal. Bal, do you have a case of the olds? Oh, okay, I don't know how that didn't hurt me, but alright. Ow. What filter do I have applied to this? Alright. That's what I wanted. Oh god. This enemy is called Scarfy. If you attack them normally, they explode. If you try to inhale them, they get angry. And then they'll hunt you down. Also, funny thing, a lot of the enemies you see in this game have never appeared in any subsequent Kirby game. The snail enemies are only in Kirby's Adventure and this. The weird mask guys are only in this. The bats are only in this. That horn enemy that we saw a moment ago in the clouds is only in this. Lololo and La, the twins from the castle boss, these enemies, they're only in this. Well, Kirby is legitimately the strongest being in his universe. Like, he can casually crack the planet in half. He's survived black holes. He's literally killed the embodiment of nightmares. He rammed a truck into an eldritch horror that was trying to consume the universe. Like, Kirby is a little pink demon. Oh, it's Kracko. Shut the fuck up, Kracko. He hit himself in the truck. I have asked people if Kirby is an Eldritch Abomination, and they say yes. Okay, that was a speedrun strat that I did not intend to do, but that was actually kind of cool. What's Kirby's cat's name? I don't know if Kirby has a cat. Hey, Ray Taco. I think I got that name right. Gotta say, that is a hell of a first message. Don't fall into the spikes. Spike. Ah, Lovecraft. Okay, I see. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm not very good with names. Sorry. How do I pronounce your name correctly? I'm still blocking. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Ow. Alright, can we beat this guy with only 3 hit points? I don't know how the first strike didn't hit. Okay, we're absolutely dying. Unless it's just going to sit here and do that. Nope. So I just want to point out I was holding right. And I went up. It's this damn GameCube D-pad. So you gonna spit up? There we go. Ow. So you gonna spit out a wallaby again? Or are we just gonna sit here? Thank you for the follow, Shroom. Or Shrobomb. I swear your name is spelled differently every time I see it. Glad you could join. And dead. Trillomp, or Shroomp as I know him, is a friend from a Discord server that we used to be in. Well, I'm still in there, but I've kind of disassociated from it. I've already beaten 4 people. Did I have? So this is the final level of the game, and we are only 20 minutes into the stream. I miss my wife, Tails. When I was a kid, I used to think that hitting him in the nose was his weak point. Ow. Fun fact about these two, these are actually part of an unrelated franchise called The Adventures of Lolo, which were a trilogy of puzzle games on NES. The boy is Lolo Lo and the girl is La La La, though in the original games it's just Lolo and Lala. I don't know why they added extra syllables. Funny thing about them is the first Adventures of Lolo is available on the NES app on Switch. But for some reason, the Japanese app, the Famicom app, has the second game, not the first game. Even though all 3 of them released in the US and Japan. Is they gay? Aren't we all? Ow. Wait, that Blump's name is Kabula? Oh, wait a minute. I thought his name was Tatanga, but that's Super Mario Land. I like how the boss music doesn't play for this level. Well, the original Super Mario Land is kind of bland. And Val, have you actually ever seen Super Mario Land? Because it is kind of an oddity for when it came out. There we go. Well, you'll see it in a little bit. Now, but ow. Yeah, okay, that was... I was hoping he wasn't going to jump. That's now we're at full health, I guess. Kirby. Sorry. I just instinctively hum along with Kirby music sometimes. There we go. Ow. Double out. Oatmeal. And game. And that is essentially Kirby's Dream Land. So the plot of this game is King Dedede had taken all the food in Dreamland. And Kirby is returning it to the people, I guess. Masahiro Sakurai, creator of Kirby, came up with the idea of Kirby when he was 19 while on a trip to the toilet. So, out of respect, I will let the credits play out. Special thanks, Bubby. Oh yeah, Shrimp, did you not know that Sakurai came up with it while he was going to the bathroom? Do not underestimate my knowledge of random Nintendo trivia. Alright, so I'm not going to do the harder version of it. But, well, it's not because I'm a coward, it's because I want to stream the other things I picked out. Bye-bye, Kirby. Also, the implication here is that there's more Kirbys, which you never really see again, aside from the games where Kirby gets, like, split from, like, Amazing Mirror and whatnot. Alright, so... let me just... do this. Alright. Whoops. Well, okay, that is true, but I don't know what the deal with that is. It's just something that happens in Kirby games. I like how this Super Mario Land cartridge is just as old as Kirby's Dream Land and is somehow cleaner. So, if you've never seen Super Mario Land before, this came out after Super Mario World. And yet it looks like this. And we are doing a Game Boy Retro Night tonight. When I do Retro Night, I usually play one or a handful of games. And if I pick a handful, there's usually a theme to them, and tonight's theme is Game Boy. Because Game Boy games are typically fairly short, so it's best to do them together with other Game Boy games. And I have beaten this before, but I think I beat it on 3DS, not on an actual Game Boy. Why this game has a rendition of the Can-Can, I will never know. I unfortunately do not have Wario Land, however, I was going to order a copy whenever Donkey Kong 94 manages to get here, because I ordered it, and it was supposed to get here yesterday. USPS says it's been delivered, but it hasn't. Which means it's probably getting here tomorrow, because USPS has a habit of doing that. Oh, Zeno, you didn't know it had the Can-Can? Zeno, have you ever seen Super Mario Land before? Because this game is weird for a Mario game. Yeah, this came out after Super Mario World. The fireball bounces and can collect coins. Koopas explode when they get stomped on. This game is weird. It's actually considered to be the black sheep of the early Mario games. More so than Super Mario Bros. 2, which technically isn't a true Mario game. I like this game. I played it a lot when I was a kid. Also, your one-ups are hearts, not mushrooms. So that was probably to make it easier to tell them apart from the mushrooms, I guess. The ones that just power you up. But this is the game that Daisy's from. And she has not been in a single-player Mario game since. Uh-oh. Every fucking time, I guess. Oh yeah, this song was used in Brawl. Thank you, Mario. Oh, Daisy. One of my friends had one of those bootleg 50-in-1 game carts for Game Boy. And one of the games on it was a hack of Super Mario Land that turned it into a game about Pokemon called Super Pika Land. I'm pretty sure it was actually just a legit fan hack that someone ripped and threw on the cartridge. Uh-oh. That friend was Indian, and he did make regular trips to Dubai, so I can only imagine he picked it up there somewhere. Because in other countries that don't have strict laws about unlicensed games, you can find cartridges like that all the time. Uh-oh. Alright, well. Never mind all those extra coins. Oh, I almost fell off there. Alright, it's hard for you guys to really tell, but the movement in this game is very weird. So Mario kind of sort of slides instead of coming to a complete stop. And if you let go of a direction while jumping, Mario doesn't just fall straight to the ground. He kind of moves a little bit forward and then drops. I'm doing hand gestures even though you can't see them. People in my family have joked that if you really want to shut me up, tie my hands behind my back so I can't move them. Thank you, Belle. It's very ominous. Sound kinky? Does it sound okay, or? I don't know if you're talking about the game audio or if you're just being you. True. Didn't I say that the Koopas explode? I thought I pointed that out. But yeah, they explode. God damn it. Hey Simkey, you completely missed Kirby. Because it only took me like 20 minutes to beat. Yeah, Zeno, like I said, this game is fucking weird. Oh. You're talking about the hands, Shrimp. Okay. Also, we gotta shoot him up level for some reason. Okay, I'm actually gonna use the stick for this. Yeah, Super Mario Shotgun. When I was a kid, I did play some Flash games from sites like Newgrounds and Armor Games, and I do remember one of them was just Mario with a shotgun. The early days of Flash on the internet was a wild time if you were new to the internet. God damn it. I got introduced to Newgrounds and, yeah, well, I shouldn't have done that. I got introduced to Newgrounds and similar Flash sites because of Gadget, actually, the friend who showed up for the Tunic streams. But I kind of stopped going to Newgrounds around like 2007 or something. Yeah, get used to this lovely sound, because we're gonna be stuck. Never mind. Yeah, I never actually knew about Miniclip, but I knew about Armor Games. I knew about Newgrounds, and there was like one other site. And I think Armor Games actually still exists and is a legitimate game company now. Like, they're still making games, and they're on consoles now. Hey guys, look, it's Splatoon 3. Yeah, get the Moy statue out of your systems. It wasn't on Armor Games, but my favorite Flash game from the olden days was N. And N actually has a version of it on Switch. And N is a ninja. Oh, for fuck's sake. And it's actually one of the best 2D platformers on Switch, because it's called N++. And it includes all the levels from the original N, or at least most of them, all the levels from both the PSP and DS version of N+, and all the levels from NHD, which was the Xbox 360 version. Yeah, NHD was the Xbox 360 version. God. Well, no, not that N. Shroom. Though Shroom has reminded me that I need to finish the post-game for Gen 5. And as soon as I can afford it, I need to get the sequel game. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I never... Oh, shit. I never finished Gen 5's post-game, unfortunately. You have got to be shitting me. After this one-up bit, I'm going to pause for a moment and get a drink. Well, fuck. So I do have a timer, so I do need to pause here. I apologize for the lack of music, but I will only be a moment. I have a nice cold bottle of water. Need to be drinking more water, not really drinking enough. Bottle says bottle of water? Yeah, bottle of water. You love the what, Simki? I don't know what possessed me to do that. Oh, the running heads. Okay. Flip. Wonderful. Double wonderful. Oh my god, when you drop in this game, you fucking plummet. Yeah, for the record, I would not call this one of the better Mario games. This game is an acquired taste. That's one of the reasons. So if I game over, I'm just going to move on. That is probably going to come sooner than we think. I actually pressed A there. See. Yeah, it's gonna be sins, you know. I have beaten this before, but it's been years. And there's... I forgot that was a hazard. It's gonna give me a chance to continue. I do have to continue. Alright, I'm gonna take that and probably lose these lives instantly. like that. All I can think of right now is that one video someone posted of an edit of, oh, God damn it, of something Chris Pratt did, where he just goes, "It's a me, Mario." That's not the voice. And then text pops up that says, "Yes, it fucking was," and it's just Scatman John singing. Ba boo bee ba 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 doo ba ba ba. Can we talk about how, like, everyone is mad that Chris Pratt is using his real voice, but are happy that Charlie Day is using his real voice? Just, foot. Just goes to show how much people really just hate Chris Rat. Or Crisp Rat, as some people call him. Also, I'm not throwing for content. This level just genuinely sucks. But Chris Pratt is so seriously miscast as Mario. I don't know if I have enough games to fill out the whole stream. Now, Super Mario Land 2, which I'm about to swap to, is a goddamn classic. And this is actually a late addition to my collection because I only finally bought this physically, shit. I think it was last year when I finally got a Game Boy Color. Because I got the Atomic Purple Game Boy Color that I've wanted since I was a kid. So, this is Super Mario Land 2, and this is way more on par with what you'd expect of a 2D platformer Mario. It's got some awfully big sprites for the Game Boy. The camera is a little doozy, but it gets better. It's manageable, at least. It's still got some weird aspects to it, because this is different. But this is also the game that gave us everyone's favorite rotund Italian, Wario. And since Shroomp asked, I did already tell him I do not own any of the Wario Land games, at least for handhelds. But I do want to track down Wario Land 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Because I would love to actually play through them. Yeah, I have Wario World, and I have Shake It. I don't have the first 4. Well, thank you for the offer, Zeno. I was specifically trying to stick to Game Boy games, but I may have to actually take you up on that. That's also actually a genuinely good port of Asteroids, too. The Game Boy Color is genuinely a really good handheld, and I think people often forget about it. I think I'm going to pass. Yes, I would like to get the Wario Land games physically, because my only way of playing them is on 3DS, and I can't stream that. And when I do get them physically, I will make sure I stream them. That's not... Alright. So, our primary goal here is to get in here, because Mario apparently had a castle and Wario took it over. We need to get the 6 MacGuffins. in order to take back our castle. We can kind of do that in basically any order we want. Yeah, Shroom, can you tone that down just a smidge, please? Just a smidge. A smidgussie, if you will. Well, Zeno, I tried, so we're just gonna have to live with it. Okay, that's just not gonna work. Do I remember what you asked me last night? I don't remember last night. Yesterday was a bit of a blur. Oh, that is very threatening. I now remember what you asked me, and I wish I didn't. I didn't even touch you, but okay. Don't touch me, motherfucker. I don't know if I got the accent right. I really need to watch The Room one of these days. I remember we were talking about that briefly last night. I know how to play this game. I would like to play this game the way that I know how to play it. Good enough. Let's watch it on stream. I don't think I legally can. You know what? That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. So, we got the carrot, which is actually a little busted. Okay, and there goes all my momentum. Oh yeah, the cowfish. I'll say goodbye to the carrot ears. Gee whiz, I hope having bunny ears doesn't suddenly make me gaslight a bunch of VTubers. It's like a reference only Xeno is going to understand. I'll explain off-stream, Val. Because I don't want to name names on stream. I need to get out of the habit of directly naming people that I'm shitting on. The main thing you need to know is there was a rabbit-themed VTuber who gaslit a shitload of VTubers, got called out for it, apologized, and then kept doing it. And then tried to ruin the lives of a few prominent VTubers, and then pretended like nothing happened. And they are still streaming. Yeah, not a furry VTuber, mind you. But, I will explain off-stream. Because, again, I don't want to name names. But it was a big shitstorm. I think it was several months ago. Yeah, I will, don't worry. Alright, so, we only need to beat one of these levels to fight the boss. Since I'm probably not finishing this on stream, I'm not pressed for time here, but I'm also not going to do every level. I do not want to do the B level because the ant level is much easier. Okay, so I know what movie Bowl's quoting there, and it's the movie that I think everyone quotes when they're talking about bees. Being the Nicolas Cage version of The Wicker Man. Is that movie any good? Because I don't know anything about it, and I know it is actually a remake. Ow. But I've never actually seen it. I've only seen clips from all the fucking remixes everybody makes. You only know the bees? Well, that's all anyone knows. Oh, we're good. By the way, with this power-up, you can, like, skip most of the levels. I used to be a renegade. I used to fuck around. Couldn't take punishments. I don't remember the rest. God. Fuck bees is one of my favorite meme mashup concepts. I don't have the rabbit power up anymore. I was mashing the A button as if I had the rabbit power up. Oh, Below Green. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Mine is actually Girls Just Wanna Fuck Bees. Oh, mama dear, you're not the fortunate ones, but girls, they wanna fuck bees. Oh, girls just wanna fuck bees. Do I have something I'd like to admit? It's hip. I don't know what happened. I love doing that. Oh, thank God. Unfortunately, you don't get much benefit out of jumping on enemies with this because it's really hard to get the boost. Alright, we're good. So the carrot power-up is broken, for those that didn't know. It's very broken. Do I have a GameCube Game Boy Advance cable? Yes. Yeah, I do. I don't remember what that is. I'm gonna spend some coins real quick. I got 5 lives out of that, so that's fine. I do have the Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cable. I have the little case you could get that you could shove a Game Boy Advance inside of. And use it as a controller. I'm not doing that because hold on. Might want to use that if you have a normal GBA. They're pretty comfortable controllers with a GBA player. Yeah, I could do that. I just don't know where the case is. It's in the game room somewhere. But I'd have to dig for it, and I don't feel like doing that. Ow. Actually, Zeno, if you know where it is, my Game Boy Advance should be handy. Yeah, if you want to dig that out for me, let me see if my GBA actually still has power. Give me a moment. Okay, well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is one of my original GBAs still powers on. The bad news is this is how I discovered that the other one does not. God, I have not actually used my original GBA in a very long time. This is actually bringing back a lot of memories that I wasn't expecting to have. I have a very distinct memory of playing this in the little dining or dinette area in my grandma's house in Michigan, where I'm sitting with the GBA flat in front of me, so that with the light above me is shining right directly on it. And I distinctly remember playing Super Mario Advance for hours, desperately trying to beat the same level. You found it. Did you find the cable too, Xeno, or just the case? Well, I know where the cable is. Alright. Okay. If you can bring them down here real quick. The GBA power is on. I will have to take the battery cover off. I need to see if I can find a kit for replacing the screen on this so I can actually get a backlit screen. Because the original GBA is actually a phenomenal design. It's just the goddamn screen. One moment here. I'll have to reset the console. Yeah, that's fine. Let's give it a moment. Recently saved, so just unplug that. What to do? So this will take just a moment. To take the battery cover off of the GBA in order to fit this in here. There we go. Clicks right in. Alright, give me one moment here. There we go. Thank you for the suggestion, Simkey. I actually didn't think of this. Oh wow, this is legitimately a much better D-pad. Banui. I disagree, but okay. Ow. Excuse me. I have an SP, but the battery doesn't hold a charge anymore. So it's essentially unusable unless it's plugged in. Normally when I play GBA games, I just use my DS. Because I have a fat DS. I want to get a DS Lite. Because I think it's supposed to be better designed than the, fat DS that I have. Alright. God damn it. I, like, barely grazed you. So that's how you get those. Uh-oh. Oh boy, a regular mushroom. My favorite. Sorry for being quiet there. Didn't have really much in the way of interesting commentary for that. God, I haven't used this GBA case thing in a very long time. I don't even remember how I got it. If you guys want to actually see what this looks like, just bear with me here. Because I just want to show y'all this, because I don't know how many people actually know about this case. Let's see if I can actually get a decent picture here. Good enough. So I have to go do a bit of a roundabout way of doing this. Because I can't just simply add it to something. I have to fucking post it somewhere first. Alright, that should be good enough. Window capture. Yeah, whatever. So, that is what it looks like. I'm gonna pull that off right now. So yeah, that's what this case is. And I have no idea how you were supposed to get this back in the day. I don't know how I got it. Oh, that little gremlin over there. It's more of a witch than a gremlin. It was probably in some kind of accessory kit. I'll have to look it up. Ow. Alright, this bot's gonna be kind of a twat sometimes. Oh. Hey, hon. So, pumpkin. I wonder what this could possibly be a reference to. Val, I wasn't aware you knew what Splatterhouse was. Oops. God damn it. Was JoJo a thing in the 90s? I don't actually know when JoJo came out. I do know that before any version of JoJo got localized, a Western company tried to localize JoJo, lost the license, and then tried to make it anyways. So there's this weird Western bootleg JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comic you can get. I don't remember the name of it, but I did read about it, and it's literally JoJo with some slight changes. It's like in the 80s. JoJo is much older than I thought. Yeah, I've never actually watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's something I keep meaning to do. But I know a little bit about it because of the characters that have been in Death Battle. Because Jotaro, Jonathan, and Dio have all been in Death Battle. Oh my god, give me the fucking... There we go. 1987. Yeah, that's a lot older than I actually thought it was. Yep. Yeah, Dio's episode of Death Battle, Dio versus Alucard from Hellsing, is one of my favorite Death Battle fights. God damn it. I was hoping Alucard would win that one. But, Dio is kind of an insane character. And ironically, despite Alucard being Alucard, he's actually not anywhere near as strong or fast as Dio, so really a whole lot he could do. I absolutely love that they referenced the real fucking vampire bit from Hellsing Abridged, though. Kinda need to finish Hellsing Abridged. I only watched the first 2 episodes of Hellsing Abridged. I've seen all of Hellsing Ultimate. Because Hellsing Ultimate is one of my favorite animes, and the manga is my favorite manga. But I never actually finished the abridged version. He is gay and homophobic, which gives him an advantage. I don't know if that works. Oh, those actually just kill me. Okay. I don't know if that works. The fucking eyeball umbrellas. I don't know why I hesitated. Also, a lot of the enemies you see in this game have not been seen in any Mario game since. Yeah, one moment. Sorry, I had an itch on my ear again. I don't know if Fatalis versus Alduin would really work, but I would love to see a Monster Hunter character in Death Battle. I was talking... my GBA just shut off and powered back on. I was talking about the Hunter from Monster Hunter versus the Hunter from Bloodborne with someone. And my money's on the Monster Hunter. Motherfucker. Excuse me while I take a sip of my water. I don't have a hydration check, but now is your friendly reminder to hydrate. And by hydrate, I mean drink water. You fucking chapped-lipped ass motherfucker. Zeno, we were briefly talking about Death Battle, and I said I wanted to see the Monster Hunter versus the Bloodborne Hunter. was actually watching a video of the previous Game Awards Game of the Year medleys that they do when they do the actual Game of the Year award. Monster Hunter Compositor, like the specific one. I just mean a Monster Hunter in general, not any of the specific characters. It's all a composite. But I was watching a compilation of the Game Awards medleys that they do for the Game of the Year award. And for 2019, I believe, that was when Monster Hunter World was nominated for Game of the Year. And if you watch the faces of the orchestra musicians, they're like super happy when playing Proof of a Hero from Monster Hunter World, and then it swaps over to Red Dead Redemption. You can just see the light fade from their faces. Zeno pointed that out to me because they just looked so happy during Monster Hunter and then so bored during Red Dead Redemption. And I was like, well, I can jump up there. I was like, what? You're saying that they wouldn't be thrilled to play Red Dead Redemption 2's famous theme song of occasionally strumming a guitar? Nothing against Red Dead Redemption 2, or most of the games that get nominated for Game of the Year, but my least favorite part of the Game of the Year medleys is you get like a Nintendo song, because there's always the obligatory Nintendo game that they have to include. Oh boy. You get maybe something like... I just screwed myself over. Like FF7 Remake, or Hades, or Celeste. And then you get 3 or 4 games that don't have any notable songs on the soundtrack. So they have to like scramble to find something to fill in. Because I'm sure Red Dead Redemption 2 is a good game. I don't think many people play it for the soundtrack. It Takes Two is one of the best co-op experiences you can possibly get in a video game. And I don't think anyone cares about the soundtrack that much. Oh, it's just a dick measuring contest. Shrimp. That's all it is. In my opinion, the Game of the Year for everyone should be whatever game they think is Game of the Year. I don't give a shit if Elden Ring is objectively the best game of the year. I had the most fun with Bayonetta 3, and that's all that matters to me. Someone I know loved Tunic. That was their favorite game of the year. Someone else I know loved Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and that was their game of the year. Another person I know, their favorite game was Cult of the Lamb. You can pick any game you want for game of the year. You don't have to just say Elden Ring out of obligation because it was the #1 game or something. Just pick what you want. Well, Xeno, there's no way Xenoblade 3 is going to win because it's Jeff Kiley and he's a fucking cockholster for corporations. So it's going to be God of War Ragnarok or Elden Ring. Which is unfortunate, because why bother having the awards ceremony when you know it's just down between 2 games? Someone actually kind of sort of yelled at me in the comments of a PlayStation website's Facebook page, because on a Game of the Year article, I said that my personal Game of the Year was Bayonetta 3, and he just goes, nobody cares about what your personal Game of the Year is. We're only talking objectively. And I'm like, buddy, please. Shrimp, I know you haven't really tuned into many of my streams, but, I don't have the best relationship with Sony right now. I will forever be bitter with what they did to Japan Studio. God damn it. So I'm never forgiving them for that. And Sony does a lot of really, really frustrating things. And I feel like too many people give them a pass because it's more cool to hate on Nintendo, even though Sony does a lot of the same things. And does a lot more frustrating things. Like, yeah, Nintendo may occasionally shut down a fan game, because that actually doesn't happen as often as you'd think. And they have a really frustrating treatment of fan projects like competitive events or emulators and whatnot. But Sony shut down Japan Studio, their original development studio. Most of their games nowadays are very samey, third-person narrative action games. They have a tendency to go radio silent for months on end without announcing anything or communicating with fans. They announced an absurdly expensive PlayStation Plus tier that was supposed to be full of PlayStation classics, and they have gone 2 entire months, not in a row, without adding anything to it. What they have added runs like shit, has improper filters applied, and sometimes is the wrong region of the game. And their current CEO, Jim Ryan, is not a gamer by nature like Phil Spencer or Satoru Iwata was, or even Nintendo's current president. And he genuinely doesn't understand why people like video games. Also, to a bit of a lesser degree, Sony's head isn't Sony of Japan, it's Sony of America, because they moved their headquarters from Japan to California. So, the American branch dictates what the Japanese branch can do. What little left that the Japanese branch actually does, at least. And it's gotten to the point that Sony of America has been dictating what games can release in Japan, a region they don't even control. Because all of the sexual censorship stuff that they've been applying that to Japan, which Sony of America doesn't even have any jurisdiction over. But they still force the Japanese developers to fall under those guidelines. And regardless of whether you agree with it, if it's sexual or not, it's fucking stupid, because they're communicating with Japanese teams without actually speaking Japanese. A lot of Japanese developers have come forward and said that Sony of America has contacted them in English, and they don't speak English. So they had to use a translator just to basically be told you can't release your game in your own country. Because Americans said they couldn't. Ow. Also, I have a bit of a personal vendetta against Sony now, really. Because thanks to games like God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn kind of reshaping the games industry, they have set a new standard for what people expect of a video game. Which means if a game doesn't have the budget and scope of God of War, or Elden Ring, or Horizon, then people don't care about it. Which means the general public would rather play 30 different open world games with 100 hours of gameplay, most of which is filler, instead of something like Cult of the Lamb, or Tunic, or Neon White, or Kirby and the Forgotten Land, or Animal Crossing. Because it doesn't fit into their perceived vision of what a video game should be. And I'm not even trying to say Nintendo is perfect, because they're not. I have problems with Nintendo too, and they do things that frustrate me. I am very frustrated with the N64 app on Switch because it's a very subpar experience for someone who adores the N64. But it doesn't frustrate me nearly to the extent of what Sony's doing. And obviously it's a difference of opinion. But people really do give Nintendo too much shit and give way too many passes to Sony just because Sony makes bigger budget games. And keep in mind, my all-time favorite video game is a Sony game, because it's Gravity Rush 2. But it was a Japan studio game. So guess what we're never getting again? Well, bigger budget maybe wasn't the right word, because I'm assuming the budgets are roughly the same. But what I meant was, bigger scope. Because, I mean, compared to something like Elden Ring or God of War Ragnarok, the closest Nintendo game that has that kind of scope would be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And that game actually released a few months early, because Monolith finished it on time. Kappas should not be in color. That's disturbing. Sorry, trying to focus a little bit here. Super Mario Land's level design is very frustrating. Mario Land 2 actually has some phenomenal level design, but it can get a little nerve-wracking at times. Alright. But Super Mario Land 2 is absolutely worth playing if you happen to like Mario games. Way better than the first one. Alright, we're good. To occasionally crack the joints on my knuckles. My hands get stiff with these damn controllers. Also, these are absolutely Legos. Anyone who says they're not is a fucking liar. God, if I had the space and the money, I would so totally collect Lego sets. That shit's expensive. I used to love Bionicles. Shout out to Bionicle literally being the one thing that saved Lego from the brink of bankruptcy. And then after it stopped being profitable, they just dumped it like nothing happened. So, you know, you shush. Okay, God, these guys. These guys can eat a dick. Alright, these 3 little piggies are assholes. Just a heads up. They're probably going to be here a while. When I beat this on cartridge, these guys gave me some trouble. I don't remember how much I struggled with them on 3DS. God damn it. Yeah, I struggled a lot the last time I tried to beat this. Yeah, Bionicle lore is really, really fascinating. And everyone who loved Bionicle really hated what LEGO did with the brand. We still have a lot of the original Bionicle sets somewhere. Some of them might be in pieces, but... yeah, that was bound to happen. You can get the instructions online. There was a website that I need to do some digging to find again, where someone had actually saved all of the Flash games from like Cartoon Network and LEGO's sites and converted them to work on modern browsers without any restrictions because of like Flash player being killed off. God. But it's got everything. It's got the old little Motunui adventure game you could play from the LEGO site. It's got the 3D LEGO RPG thing. A ton of old Cartoon Network games, like the version of Snake that was played with Dexter's Lab characters. Oh dear. This guy's hitboxes are weird. What? I touched his head! There's actually a Bionicle fan game coming out on Steam that LEGO gave their blessing to. Because LEGO sure ain't doing anything with the brand. And it's based off of the Bionicle game that was supposed to come out in GameCube that I at one point had a disc that had a trailer for it. But the game was never actually finished. You think there's 2? I believe you are correct. Also, we're going to be here a while. One is the Souls-like. Honestly, that's fitting. Like, that's actually a good fit, if you ask me. And after Tunic, I think I'm more willing to play Souls-likes, because Tunic was fun. I was going to say, this thing isn't about to power off again, is it? Excuse me. Well. God damn it. Oh, since this is technically 3 bosses at once, this boss takes 9 hits to kill instead of 3. And the physics in this game are a little on the weird side. God, that guy's hitbox is so weird. We might actually game over here. There we go. Turtle. I like turtles. God, that's an ancient meme right there. I was mashing A there, but okay. If you guys just wait a few minutes, I'm going to get a snack real quick, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Just before I go, I just want to acknowledge Simke's comment about him fighting someone named Cuban Missile Crisis. One of my friends from the TF2 days was named Mexican bread product. And I think Zeno knew someone named Uncle Ben's Cooked Rice, though I don't know if they played TF2. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Just bear with me here. Let me get some elevator music for you, though, so it's not just silence. Did you guys enjoy? Hold on. Did you guys enjoy the elevator music? Was it enlightening? Unpause. I poked a spike. I don't know what CBAT is. Excuse me. Well, I figured it's a meme, but I don't know what it is. If it's got copyrighted music in it, I can't really play it on stream. It's the fuck song. You'll have to be more specific. Is it number one daddy? Or is it for big guys? Because I know two different fuck songs. One of them is number one daddy, and the other one is for big guys. I'm also aware of Ram Ranch, though I've never actually heard that one. Shit. Okay, so I know another one because there is 1st of May, and I do actually play that every May. That's Jonathan Colton, and I love Jonathan Colton. Yeah, I don't really know what I expected from that. Are those Gordos? I forgot about these things. Oh yeah, be careful of sexual descriptions, because you can't actually get banned for that. Not by me, from Twitch. I don't personally care as much, but I have to abide by Twitch TOS. And Xeno and Soro are given free reign of dealing with that at their individual discretion. Do I want to look it up is the question. The song. I will do that after stream. It's the song of all time. This better be a fucking masterpiece, because you were selling it very highly, and I just immediately died after touching the checkpoint bell. It's a meme. Mario. Alright, well, I don't know what that was. It's the Morbius of songs. You know, I had forgotten about Morbius until you said that. I have GIF saved on Discord, which is the entire Morbius movie in the size of a GIF emote. One of these days, I will watch Morbius the way it was meant to be played, or meant to be viewed, entirely within a GIF. Oh, that's right. Can this hurt me? Okay, that kills me. This level design motif is the worst. Do not make the obvious joke, or I will slap you upside the head. I will personally come to your house and slap you upside the head. I know what the obvious joke is. Do not say it. I can just fall through that, I guess. Shout out to Morbius playing in theaters, losing a ton of money. Sony thought people memeing about it meant that people really wanted to see it again, so they put it back in theaters and lost even more money. I'm sure going straight into the bone spike is the right idea. Couldn't possibly do it a second time. Or a third, I guess. Since I just did it a second time. Thank God, a checkpoint. Give! Thank God. I don't even want to know what this water is made from. It's Dr. Pepper, but it's actually Shasta. Or is it Mr. Pibb? I think I was thinking of Mr. Pibb. Ow. I just love how many different bootleg Dr. Pepper drinks there are out there. Shasta, what I was trying to say was Dr. Shasta, because Shasta is a brand of drinks. I think it's one of those sugar-free alternatives or something. It's kind of billed towards the people who seem to think that sugar-free alternatives are actually better than real sugar. Spoiler alert, they're not. Because it's actually much worse on your teeth. Caffeine-free? No, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of a sugar-free alternative, or some kind of, like, alternative sugar substitute. Because caffeine-free, that stuff's actually decent. Shasta is the caffeine-free alternative. It has been a while, so... So you get in the right position, that boss is actually a cakewalk. Babe, I am not thinking of LaCroix. Because LaCroix is something else, or LaCroix is sparkling water. It's not really pop. That's the thing, it's sparkling water. I have never had LaCroix. I remember years ago, my sister told me about someone's attempt at rewriting the song Baby It's Cold Outside to make it less rapey, which she was fine with until she actually listened to the new song, and they mentioned LaCroix in it for no reason. Uh-oh. Yeah, I never had LaCroix. Yeah, I don't know what the name of the song is. I don't know when it was made. It was a very long time ago, and I don't even know if my sister remembers it, so I'd have to message her about it if I wanted to send it to anyone. I never heard it. She told me about it, and from what it sounds like, they just made it somehow worse than it already was, which is kind of impressive. Oh hey, we're actually getting the heart. There is a Mega Man X boss who is one of these things, and it's one of the worst fucking things ever. Also, shout out to the shortest world in the game. It is a single level and then a boss. Ow. Oh yeah, Sorrow can find anything, or almost anything, if I describe it to her. There was a video that I sent her that I desperately wanted to know what the song was in it, and she somehow managed to figure out the song in the video was Guts' theme from the Berserk anime. I don't know what she did to lead to that. Oh, it's neither sugar nor caffeine free. I've had the Shasta drinks before. I was drinking them instead of Dr. Pepper at one point, but then I just went back to Dr. Pepper because it's just better! Can you still get Shasta drinks? I haven't seen them in a very long time. Also, I didn't respond to Shroomp when he said it, but what is mineral water? Because I don't actually know what mineral water is. The liquor store across the street sells them. Yeah, like seriously, what actually is mineral water? Because I don't think I've ever had it. Mineral water is just water with minerals in it. I don't know what I expected. Oh, come on. It's just carbonated water. Because my sister described LaCroix as a hippie drink, or a hipster drink. That was it. Sparkling waters are carbonated mineral waters. Interesting. Maybe I should try LaCroix. Isn't White Claw... Sorry. Isn't White Claw vodka mixed with sparkling water? Zoro says it's not good. You know what? That's honestly enough for me. Alright, so this level has a unique mechanic to it. I can just jump multiple times, and in fact, I probably could have been doing that in the previous level. I'm going to be quiet here occasionally, because this level is a nightmare. Like, this level actually gets really fucking hard. If you're doing soda from scratch, you can make it fizzy. You would not like LaCroix. No, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't mind trying it, but I guess someone else would have to be willing to finish it, because I'm likely not to. But if I remember correctly, White Claw is vodka mixed with sparkling water, or something to that effect. And I have seen some people describe it as like drinking TV static. And upon saying that, it has occurred to me that there are some people who might be watching who don't actually know what TV static is, because you don't really see that on modern TVs anymore. Ow. And for the record, I have never drinking a White Claw because I do not drink alcoholic drinks. I have never had anything alcoholic other than a sip here and there to taste something, and I would prefer to keep it that way. I take medication that's affected by alcohol, and honestly, I think I'm better off without ever drinking it. Now, I believe this is actually Tanga from the first game. From the first Super Mario Land, rather. Alright. I think that actually is a strat. Because I hit him twice. LaCroix flavors are just... They sat next to whatever they say their flavor is in the shipping box. Ow. Y'all are desperately trying to make sure I don't drink LaCroix. I just want to point that out. Is it really that bad? Why is it so popular? I think I answered that question earlier because my sister said it was a hipster drink. Well, maybe for a charity event I'll do a LaCroix tasting stream or something, I don't know. Ow. Not quite a hipster, but what Sorrow said just reminded me of a recent Hard Times article where they interviewed Bill Gates and he showed them the garage where he first started out with his idea of being born rich. God damn it, this will work eventually. I am running dangerously low on lives, though. If I can just, like, not take the initial hit right off the bat, I should be able to do this the way I'm trying. So I feel like this is this easy strat. Nope. Alright, yeah, that's not gonna work as well as I wanted it to. I'm getting dangerously low on lives. And it'll take a while to get back here, because I'd have to do the hippo level again, and I'm gonna fucking die here, never mind. Alright, so that's the strat. Alright, now we can go beats of the game. Oh, thank God, that's going to be good with what we're about to do. Alright, so the upcoming level is really hard. I am keeping the damn rabbit ears. Never mind. Oh, this just went from bad to worse. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna jump right into that. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Wario, I'm gonna kick your ass when I get up there. Oh, that happens. I'm also gonna run right into the spike wall for no reason at all. I would like to hit the block, please. Thank you. By the way, we never hit a checkpoint. Damn it! What? Why did I just skip off of it? Oh my god. I was so close to finishing it. This might possibly take me the rest of stream. I don't see any point in going to Kirby's Pinball Land at this point. Oh my god. This level sucks. I did not touch that fireball, thank you very much. Yeah, this level is hard, Sunkeet. Whoa, that was scary. Oh my god, why did I lose all my momentum? By the way, we still haven't hit a checkpoint. God fucking damn it. Yeah, this final level is honestly the worst part of the game because it is so much harder than anything else. And there's like huge gaps you have to go through before you get a checkpoint. And it's not really great level design either, because a lot of it is just jumping over gaps over and over and over again. Which isn't really engaging. It's just annoying. Because there's nothing clever about it. It's just, oh, you got another gap you have to jump over. Oh, look, there's another gap you have to jump over. Oh, we made this gap wider this time. Well, I mean, okay, fair, but platformers, your good platformers tend to actually do something interesting with the level design. This is like as basic as you can get. At the very least, could I just have checkpoints? That's really all I'm asking here. Because it makes the gaps a little more gappy. Because I can't cross the gap. That was very stupid of me. You motherfucking piece of shit ass. Ugh. I just want the checkpoint bell. By the way, guess what we never hit? Because I don't think there is one in this level. Guess what I have to do all over again? Don't you just love it? Isn't it engaging? Doing the entire level over and over again? Because there's no checkpoint? Isn't that amazing level design? Don't you just love wasting 10 whole minutes because you made one tiny mistake late in the level and there was no midpoint checkpoint? I've been meaning to ask, Zeno, whose emote is that? Because I really like that emote. And I kind of want to sub just for the emote. Lena! Okay, for some reason I thought it was Sealy. That one is Sealy, okay. Oh, this just got a lot harder. Because I fucking hesitated. Took you about 25 minutes to finish it. It's very likely going to take me the rest of stream, because this is punishingly hard. As much as this game is better than Super Mario Land 2, it does still have wonky physics, which really don't help the game. No, it's cock and ball torture without the cock and balls. Why does that keep fucking happening? Jesus Christ. Mario, jump farther. I actually pressed A there, game. Cognition behavioral torture. I'm sure if I just stand there, that'll fucking help. Oh, dang it, I game overed. Whatever shall I do? Thank you all for watching. This has been an illuminating night when it comes to Game Boy games. I will be back tomorrow with Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. And, fuck this game. Just want to clarify here. I have to do the whole game over again. You will be streaming soon, hon. Do you mind if I just... Why am I flipping between these? Do you mind if I stream or raid someone else first before I join you? Because there's no music here, so I'd be sitting here for a while, and I need to get food. Okay. Let me find our raid target. Also, I was kind of just joking around when I said, oh, game over, whatever shall I do? I didn't actually know that this is what happens. So, that's good to know. That's also very frustrating. I just thought it would throw me back. Let's see here. I know who I'm going to raid. Another person that I have never raided before. Xeno would be familiar with her. Her name is Tara Raizu. Raizu, I think. She is a T-Rex VTuber. What should our raid message be? I could just do that. Kerbo raid. Because I did start off with Kirby, and that's what we're, No, Shroomp, we're not doing that. I don't think her community would appreciate that. Keep it tame, please. Yeah, let's do Kerbo raid. So, let's copy that, use whatever emotes you want. I will be back tomorrow with Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. I'm not doing Kirby's Adventure because Nightmare in Dreamland is the better game. Might go a little late for that. Because according to my notes, the game is 4 hours, not 3. But we'll see. Let me get that raid queued up. There you go. You all have a good night. And, oh, that timer's going down fast. Okay, oh boy. Wow, they really shortened that. Yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow. You all have a good night. Let's show Tara some love. See ya.